Hi guys, in this video we will be learning a case study of a river catchment at a local scale. In this case we will be learning about the River Quaggy, looking at the river's regime, its changes in discharge and a flood event.
So looking at the River Quaggy is a small river in London in the United Kingdom, and it's a very small river in London and not as big as many of the main rivers that we know, such as the Thames, but it does actually flow towards the Thames and is essentially one of its smaller tributaries. So the river is very small and it's only 17 kilometres long, and on this map here, we can see the Thames would be up here at the top, but this is a smaller tributary. Here where we see it says Kid Brook. This is actually the River Quaggy, and it flows up here and it comes all the way up here and it joins into a slightly larger river called the Ravensbourne River. So the source of the Quaggy is in Locksbottom in Farnborough, around here on this map, and in its lower reaches, where we reach Lewisham round here, it is more of an urban river, and we'll see this later on in the video, whilst upstream towards Farnborough, it's very much a river in its natural state. So the River Quaggy is part of the Ravensbourne catchment area, and the mouth of the Quaggy, as I said before, is at its confluence with the River Ravensbourne. So that's where the Quaggy ends, is where it joins the River Ravensbourne. So now we're going to look at the regime of the River Quaggy. So the river regime, as we will learn from our videos on the water cycle, this is the changes in discharge of the river over the course of a period of time, and in this case a year, and it will show how the discharge changes, and the discharge is how much water is flowing through a particular point at a particular time. So this river has a very responsive regime. So when we see that the rainfall patterns changes, so we get more rainfall, the river discharge will change rapidly and pretty much in an immediate response to this. And if we have less rainfall, the river quickly responds to this and the river levels become lower. So also one thing to point out is that there are no significant artificial influences on the river either. There's no big dams or anything because it's such a small river too. So we pretty much get a very natural flow. So these are two graphs of the river discharge or the river flow of the Quaggy in two time periods, and they're 20 years apart. So this graph here is for the year 1995, and this one here is for 2015, and we're going to do a quick comparison to see how they are different.
Hi guys, to continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level geography videos, just click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level geography a walk in the park.